Hey, sis. Guess what? Actually, I can't wait for you to guess, so I'll just tell you. I'm getting married. My boyfriend Ben proposed to me today.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. That's fantastic news.
Thank you. I'm over the moon right now. This might seem a bit fast, but we want to hold the wedding in 2 months.
2 months? Wow. Yeah, that is fast. Is it really okay? Don't you need to do a lot of things before the wedding? Like, have you talked it over with his parents and our parents? There won't be much time to plan and get everything ready in time for the ceremony. I think it would be better if you didn't have the ceremony so soon. You need more time.
But the thing is, Ben and I don't have that much money. So there's no way we can throw a lavish wedding anyway. We just want something fast and simple. Just to get it over with. If we spend a lot of time planning it, I can see myself throwing away more and more money on the ceremony.
That's true. I can see that happening too. I hate to say it, but you get impulsive with your money.
Yeah, I know I do. That's why something simple and quick will be the best for us. Maybe even just a big dinner with my friends would be enough.
Well, as long as you guys are having fun, the details won't matter that much. I think that style of ceremony will be best for you.
Thank you for seeing it my way. There's something that I want to talk to you about. I feel bad for saying this, but would it be okay if you don't come to the wedding?
You don't want me at your wedding? That hurts a bit.
I said that I wanted a wedding that only has friends. So in order to do that, I want to limit the number of family members that we invite. Obviously, mom and dad have to be there. But to keep the numbers down, I can't invite you.
Keep the numbers down? But I'm your big sister. Like, I can see why you wouldn't want to invite extended family members like cousins. But I'm your sister.
Well, Ben is an only child, you see. He doesn't have any siblings that he can invite. So the balance will be off if I were to invite a sibling. Sorry, but it would be better if Ben and I only invited our parents.
Would be better. Well, there's no use in fighting this if that is what you both want. Okay. I get it. I won't go to the wedding.
Thank you so much, sis.
But you have to show me all the pictures that you guys take that day, okay? Promise? You need to take lots of pictures of everything. As well as videos. I want to see every little thing. From flowers to lights to decorations. Got that?
Yes, I do. I will send you pictures and everything. Oh, and one more favor that I need to ask. Can we keep it a secret that we aren't inviting you? I know that's what we wanted. But I don't want people to make up rumors about why you haven't been invited.
I understand that. Okay. I promise that I won't say anything.
Thank you. I owe you one. Okay. I need to tell my fiancé about all this now. So, talk to you later. How could you do this to me, Shalia? You're awful. You're the worst.
What? I don't understand. What did I do?
Don't pretend that you don't know. Nobody's coming to our ceremony. I thought that something was weird. When I asked my friends why, they said it was because of you. They said that they thought it was wrong for the younger sister to get married before her older sister. Then they said that you ordered them not to come to my wedding.
They said what? Wait a second. I did no such thing. Who told you that? There is no way that I would want to sabotage your wedding, Deborah.
No. You definitely have the motive to do this. You're jealous, aren't you? You're just jealous that I'm getting married before you. That's why you came up with a plan to ruin my happy day.
Why would I do a thing like that? I love you.
It's true, isn't it? You just couldn't stand me getting married before you because you need to be the center of attention. You don't want to be outshined by your baby sister, right? That's why even now at 30 years old, you're single. It must be killing you inside that your 24-year-old sister is getting married.
Now just wait a second. You need to calm down and think before you say something that you'll regret later. I don't have any of those feelings that you are accusing me of. Like I promised, I didn't even tell anyone that I wasn't invited.
Then why is everyone saying the same thing? Everyone said that you told them not to come to my wedding.
Could you please explain who this everyone is? Like who specifically said that to you? I want names. I want to know who said what to you. Give me the details.
Everyone is everyone. I can't tell you names. That would be giving out personal information.
Then how can I prove that I'm innocent in all this?
Innocent? I'm not asking for evidence. I'm telling you. It's your fault. You ruined my wedding. Don't even try to argue with me or deny it. I already know the truth. You need to pay for what you did. You can do that by paying all the cancellation fees.
Pay for what I did.
There's only one more month until the ceremony. But because of what you said, no one is going to come. So there's no point in holding a wedding ceremony. I need to cancel it. And you need to pay for all my cancellation fees.
I still don't get why I need to pay for all the fees. I had nothing to do with it. I can't pay for something that I didn't do.
You can say that all you want, but you caused this to happen. You need to take responsibility for all my plans going down the drain. It's the only way you can make things right. So stop with the talk. Just hurry up and give me the money.
I'm telling you that this is all a misunderstanding. Just calm down for a second. Let's think this over first. Let's talk this through until the very end. Come on. Hear me out.
I don't want to talk to a person who is willing to ruin her own little sister's wedding. Just give me the money already. The total cost is $10,000.
$10,000? How could the cancellation fees be that much?
Cancellation fees are 100% of the cost. On top of that, there are fees for the gown rental and other stuff. It all adds up. You should have thought about this before you decided to sabotage me. The fees are $10,000, so cough it up.
I don't want to. You're asking for too much. I didn't do anything, so why do I need to pay? I don't want to involve them, but I think Mom and Dad need to be a part of this too. Let's all get together and have a proper talk. We need to get to the bottom of this as a family. I deserve at least that.
There would be no point in doing that. It'll just be a waste of time. It doesn't matter how much or how hard you deny this. I already heard everything that I needed to hear. Mom and Dad will be on my side anyway.
You don't know that for sure.
No, I do know that as a fact. I know everything. It doesn't matter what you have to say. You just need to make it right. That's what I need to happen.
This isn't making any sense to me.
I don't have all day to talk to you, so just hurry up and pay. The venue is already demanding the money. If I don't pay it soon, they're going to start charging interest on top of everything.
What the hell is that? How are they calculating their fee? I've never heard of a place that would charge 100% for cancellation to begin with. But then charging even more than that with interest? Is that even legal?
I don't know the details. That was the amount that I was given. Just hurry up, or else the amount is going to become so exorbitant that it'll become completely impossible to pay. You should pay for it while it's still at a reasonable amount. It'll just be harder on you later.
Harder on me later? What do you mean by that?
There's no other meaning. Harder is harder. Stop stalling and hand over the money. It's that simple. Don't say I didn't warn you. You brought this upon yourself. I don't care if you don't remember telling anyone or whatever. Just take responsibility already. You did this to yourself by trying to hurt me. You should have considered the consequences before telling everyone not to come to my wedding. That's why this entire $10,000 burden falls on you.
Okay, I've had enough. You need to stop fabricating stories.
How dare you say that? I'm the one who's been wronged here.
I can't continue this conversation in such a manner. I know what you're trying to do. I see through your lies. You can't drag your big sister into your financial troubles.
What are you implying? I'm not doing that. I'm not making up stories. And I'm not involving you in any financial problems.
You're still repeating the same falsehood, and it doesn't add up. You can keep blaming me, but be cautious when playing with fire. You're only going to end up burning yourself.
Now you're not making any sense at all. Be clearer in your words.
I'm saying that I'm aware of everything now. I know what you're attempting. Your claims about people declining to attend your wedding, it's all a lie. You didn't even send out the invitations in the first place.
That's outrageous. How could you accuse me of that? Of course, I handed out the invitations. But they all came back with responses saying they wouldn't come.
All right then. Show me the cards you received. Prove to me that everyone declined.
I don't have to prove anything to you. My words should be sufficient.
So you don't have those cards with you? Having them would be enough evidence for me.
I threw them all away. Why would I keep something like that? They made me too sad to even look at them, so I got rid of them.
Oh, so now you're saying you threw them away? How convenient. Are you sure you handed them out?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. I invited all my friends, from college buddies to elementary school pals. It was going to be quite a gathering. But everyone declined because of what you said.
What about the people you weren't able to invite? The ones you don't consider as close friends.
What are you insinuating?
The truth is out. I contacted all your friends.
What? How did you manage that?
Since I couldn't attend your wedding, I decided to send you a huge bouquet of flowers. I reached out to some of your friends to help deliver it to you on your wedding day.
Why did you contact my friends? How did you even do that? You don't even know who my best friend is.
It was easy for me to find out. I just had to take a look at your social media accounts. I could see from your followers and the people who comment on your posts. Just from that, I could tell who you are close to. Not to mention the ones who frequently tag you in their posts.
You went through my page?
From there, I simply had to DM the person who seemed to be your closest companion.
I was so surprised.
She mentioned that she didn't receive an invitation from you. And wasn't even aware you were getting married.
That's... I can explain.
I found it strange. This accusation came out of nowhere. So I started DMing each and every friend on your followers list. They all said they hadn't received an invitation from you. So where are these friends you mentioned? The ones who claimed they wouldn't come?
No way. You wouldn't have messaged all of them. That's an invasion of privacy.
Oh, enough with the theatrics. Your behavior seemed suspicious, so I had to find the truth somewhere. I know it was wrong, but I spoke to Mom about your wedding and the venue you booked. I needed to verify if your claims were legitimate. It seemed like you might be getting scammed.
Why would you do that? Why did you involve Mom in my wedding? Why did you ask her about it? It's none of your business. You had no right to ask her. And you promised. You promised you wouldn't involve her. How could you so easily break your promise to me?
I admit I feel guilty about it. But I didn't have any other choice. But before we discuss what I did, you have a lot of explaining to do. Let's start with that, shall we? Mom contacted the venue directly and obtained information from the person in charge there. You didn't reserve the venue for next month. You booked it for next year. Care to explain the reason behind that?
I don't know who Mom spoke to, but it was a mistake.
It seems that the venue you want is extremely popular. There's a 1-year waiting period, as I heard. Due to its popularity, they require a deposit to secure your booking. And they need it now, or they can't reserve the date for you. Furthermore, it seems the deposit must be paid this week, or you'll lose your reservation. Interestingly enough, the deposit amount is $10,000. Does that figure sound familiar to you? It's the exact amount you asked me to pay. Makes me wonder why that is.
There could be another explanation for it. Coincidences do happen.
Really? Down to the exact same round figure? I highly doubt that. This is all you're doing. You lied to manipulate me into doing what you want. Did you genuinely believe it would work? Did you think I would never find out? How long were you planning to lie to me before telling me the truth? Why did you think I would just listen to you without conducting my own investigation?
Ugh. You're so frustrating. Fine. I'll tell you everything since you left me no choice. You were right. You saw through me. Congratulations. What I said about everyone not attending because of your instructions was a lie. I just wanted you to feel guilty. If you felt guilty, you would be willing to pay for everything.
I still don't understand why you thought lying was necessary. Why would you attempt such a thing? If you needed money, it would have been easier to ask Mom and Dad for a loan or something.
I already tried that. I asked Mom and Dad to lend me the money. However, they refused, saying it was too much for just the venue. I had no other way to gather the funds, so I turned to you.
What? Seriously? They said that?
When my boyfriend proposed to me, we had already discussed having our ceremony at that venue. We were thrilled when they had an available date we wanted. But we were unaware of the deposit amount and the short time frame they gave us to pay it. Initially, we planned to save up the money over the course of a year after making the reservation. But the coordinator informed us otherwise. Obviously, we didn't have that kind of money, so we initially asked Mom and Dad for help. However, they outright refused, not only because of the price but also because they were tired of always providing me with money.
I had no idea all of this was happening. I didn't know they were financially supporting you all this time. I thought you had stopped asking them.
My fiancé also couldn't obtain the money from his parents. We were left with no options. The payment deadline was approaching, and no matter what we did, we would fall short. That's when he devised this plan. He said I could get the money from you using this method.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe what a terrible person you're marrying. And I can't believe you went along with it. You know, you could have simply approached me and explained your situation. You didn't have to accuse me or try to make me feel guilty.
He assured me that his plan couldn't fail. I was merely following his instructions. Even if I had told you everything, would you have actually loaned me $10,000? I think not. But even if you had, it would have taken forever for us to repay such an amount. That's why we decided to try to deceive you instead. That way, you would have paid for everything, and we wouldn't have to repay you. There really was no other way. We were running out of time.
Wow. You two are quite a sorry pair. You might go down as the most pathetic bride and groom in wedding history. So that was your plan? Squeeze money out of your older sister and make her pay for your overpriced venue? By having one expense covered, you'll have the rest of your funds for everything else. Did I understand correctly?
Well, aren't you Nancy Drew? You figured it out right away. Now you know everything. Can't we put all this behind us now? Just forget it happened and let's start over. Dear sister, I'm on my knees begging you. Please give your beloved baby sister $10,000 so she can have her dream wedding.
Thank you for finally telling me the truth. That's all I wanted. Of course, everything is forgiven. Not. Are you serious? You think you can just ask me now, and I'll give it to you? There's no freaking way. Not after the stunt you tried to pull, you manipulative little beast. You need to let go of that ridiculous venue. You should call them right now and cancel. You can't afford that place at the moment. But you can certainly save up for it on your own.
I can't do that. Haven't I already proven that I'm willing to do anything to secure that venue? It's a beautiful and highly sought-after location. It's the only place I want for my wedding. If I cancel the date I have now, who knows when I'll be able to secure another spot. Come on, please.
I don't see that as my problem. It's something you and your fiancé need to consider. You don't have the money, so you can't have it. It's as simple as that.
But I need it right now. Please, just give me the money. You were planning to give us a nice gift anyway, right? So why not consider this as the gift? It will make everyone happy. Come on. Just give us the $10,000 already. We won't bother you again. If you do that, you can come to the wedding. You can even have the best seat at the table.
You want me to attend your wedding? Are you serious? You expect me to give $10,000 as a wedding gift?
Yes. Why not? It's not difficult for you to do. You have enough money. Please, Shalia. Do this for me, please. I promise to do everything correctly from now on. I'll send out invitations, and you can come too. We'll even give you a special mention in the wedding program. $10,000 isn't a big deal for you. You earn a lot of money, so I know you can afford to give it to me.
You know what's crazy? You got one thing right.
See? I'm right. You just admitted it.
Let me finish. You were right when you said nobody would attend your wedding. Your plan to get money from me has failed. How could you try to deceive your own sister into paying? Now that your friends know what you did, you've lost them too. So just give up. No one will come to celebrate your wedding. So even if I gave you the money, it would be meaningless. I'm not paying for a wedding with only 2 people.
You can't say that. Of course people will come. They can't miss my wedding. All I need is the $10,000 from you. And then I can have the ceremony I want. Everyone will be there.
It wouldn't matter if I gave you $1 million. There won't be a celebration. Your family, your friends, and everyone else you know won't be there.
How can you be so sure? They will come. Just wait and see. I'll be sending the invitations soon, and everyone will be happy to receive them. They'll see the venue and definitely want to come.
The web of lies you created is exposed. Not just to me but to everyone I contacted to find out the truth. Let me tell you what I heard after reaching out to everyone. They're all disgusted by your attempt to deceive them. So they want nothing to do with you now.
My friends don't want anything to do with me?
I asked if anyone received an invitation to your supposed wedding. Everyone said no and were upset about not being included. They thought of you as a good friend and expected an invitation. Some even thought you purposely excluded them. You didn't even inform some of them about your wedding. So they assumed you weren't really friends. Some of them even expected to be your bridesmaid.
You're lying. That can't be true. Oh my God. I just checked my page. I've lost so many followers. Even among my real friends, I had over 500 followers. Now it's down to single digits.
I'm sorry about that.
Sorry? Do you think sorry can fix this? You've completely ruined everything this time. You need to do something to fix this. How are you going to make it right? It's your fault that I lost all my friends. You've driven a wedge between me and all of them.
What about the rift between us as sisters? You were willing to accuse me of anything just to get money. Did you not consider how that would affect our relationship?
Well, we're family.
Being family doesn't excuse your actions. These are the consequences of your choices. Now you have to face them and fix things yourself. Good luck. Bye. My sister caused quite a commotion with her friends afterward. She attempted to clarify that the actual wedding would take place a year later, and that she had intended to invite everyone on her friends list. She pleaded with them all to remain her friends and to refollow her on all her social media accounts. However, her efforts were in vain. There was no way for her to undo what she had done. Everyone witnessed how she was willing to do anything for money. They observed how she treated me, her own sister, solely to fulfill her desires. They perceived her intention to steal from me, and that did not sit well with any of them. No amount of explanation could rectify that perception. Everyone was thoroughly disgusted by her behavior. Not a single person stood by her side, and they all decided to sever ties with her. With no friends coming, she had to cancel the ceremony and relinquish her reservation at the venue. Ultimately, she was completely correct about what would transpire. No one would attend her wedding.